Well, hello everybody and welcome. Apologies for the delay getting into things, but Fnatic versus Movistar are live in front of your eyes right now. We'll talk a little bit about how we got to this position in just a little bit. As Movistar, they've already blitzed out towards the A side, but only with Eastor, who's actually doing some good damage, trying to clock up a kill, but can't manage it as Brawlin takes a second and Crims keeps on following up. This is looking like a bit of a disaster for the T side.
Yeah, all right. That was a very quick round. Of course, we...
Yeah, or that, I guess. Preferably not. Because, obviously, it's better to set it up last minute than to have you guys without a stream for this. So we at least get to watch the match either way. Hopefully we'll get an observer in at some point. Boys in the back end are working on that, as Fnatic are working on Movistar Riders. Nice little flank up from, was it Brawlin as well?
It has pulled all of the rotations off of A. This was such a weird round. Fnatic weren't even sure. They heard so much going on at B that they they got the flank up through Pop Dog. They rotated two players in through Connector, and in the meantime have actually lost A, which is not a bad result for Movistar now, giving themselves quite a bit of time to set up and play off of the bomb with some nades remaining. The only issue is no smoke, so it's just going to be the Molotov and a couple of flashes then they can use to try and help out. And Steel, I believe he is in trouble. Okay, gets dinked around the corner of the wall, but it just doesn't matter. Still finds himself the double. Evens out now for Easter and Lowell to try and play this 2-on-2. And as I said, with the bomb already ticking away, it's going to be hard. JW is the man with the defuse kick currently. Brolin taps the bomb to try and bait out those peaks as he pushes forward, but there's a man in sandwich as well. You see Easter being a nuisance, and at this point, he's pretty much won the round for them already. Players over there on the B side, and once the first player found contact, the Pop Dog man had to kind of go and help him out a little bit. We have right now a main aggression actually coming in from Fnatic. This is an interesting setup. Brolin is able to find the one from E-Box, but as soon as he finds contact, Crims comes back to try and help, and then gets swarmed on by three players who were eventually moving in through main. So again, Movistar Riders in a pretty decent position, this time with the man advantage as they move forward, but there is, of course, defenders this time on that A-bomb side, so it's a little bit harder. Alex has already gone ahead and claimed them yet another kill. They know Flush is in the connector, and I believe they've spotted JW as well. Kind of surprising that they haven't just gone ahead and maybe backed this off. Steel has walked into B, but the issue is the bomb is all the way over towards Blue Train. Okay, it's actually in hell. Yeah, JW just walks around the smoke. He has no idea where Lowell is, though, so he thinks this is B. Which is fair, because there was a player over there. It's just the bomb isn't.
Oh, he has an idea, actually, that they're going to be doing this. He goes up the ladder, faking out the sound cues, hoping to catch them as they cross, and Steel could be in danger. About to take the peek on Brown Train. JW looks straight towards him, but he won't be finding the kill today. Movistar Riders connecting a sets for stability reasons, though it makes sense. Hello and good night. Golden stops the spray prematurely. A blinded Lel takes him through the smoke. I'm loving that kill feed already. And Flusha, he got a second. That is daylight robbery. The flank on its way up onto Alex, and even planting won't be possible anymore.
Back on their rifles. No ops available, which is obviously a big issue for a player like Easter, who is so fantastic with that once he gets it going. He can still be a very capable rifler, sure, but on a map like Train, you do want him on that op for the potential of opening picks, especially against a team like Fnatic, who have JW, obviously. Again, early A aggression being shown. It's going to be traded back by Lowell here as he comes down Pop Dog, but they've already lost two players around A main. They've been brought down into the 3-on-4. Sure, they've dealt a little bit of damage back, but they've also taken it. I believe knowing that Brolin should be close in the sandwich at this point. I don't think they've actually spotted him, but it may not even be needed. Already JW gets one Crimson, but if Movistar Riders can bolster up their own economy in the meantime, they'll still be in a spot where they could maybe even win out the half for themselves. The issue is Steel there, based on the spawn, tries to take the pick with the op out towards A main, and then Brolin instantly following it up just isn't expected, and they cannot stop him getting the second on Easter. That's the A main control completely gone. There's two players left, Mitch, separated with one over towards Ivy, one in Pop Dog. There's really zero that they can do to be helping each.
Here we go, utility coming over. Molly goes down behind. That's going to slow a lot of the players. Like we said, they have no counter to it as they make their way onto the site. Somehow Mopaz is destroying them with a Tech 9. Two opening duels. Steel comes through with another, and as Crims is spamming, Mopaz is close but low on HP and doesn't want to risk that run through. 2v2 now. They've lost their weapons as well. Those were the rifles they'd retrieved. That's a shame. Calm down.
That's absolutely heartbreaking. I think they were just trying to delay, because you can see Lowell obviously was already on his way around through the A bomb site, trying to help from Connector now on that flank, but it's only Easter who's around the actual bomb site itself, so at this point Fnatic have kind of slowed things down themselves. The bomb obviously being dropped, as you said, towards Grey Train, and with Fnatic falling away, that should give a little bit of room now for that AK to be retrieved, for the bomb to be picked up and likely planted. This is an interesting one, but it makes sense because they didn't know where the players were. They didn't know if there was a flanker coming through, if someone could be coming through Ivy even behind them, so they just wait, they let that bomb get planted, and now they're going to move in together for this retake. JW at the moment just rocking a Deagle, though, as is Lowell in connector, but it doesn't matter. Even without the helmet, or with the helmet rather, Lyle not going to be saved by that one. It is all on Easter with that retrieved AK, as I said, but no Kevlar. 67 health now to try and pull off the 1-on-2. But the first line of contact being JW towards connector. The issue is, as he pops back, Crims elevated up towards heaven is just not going to be expected. 8-3, a close round, and a good one overall from Movistar Riders, as I said. Only blinded pistols, Kevlar, and some nades.
For now, which means our X-ray has disappeared. So we've got an observer, but no X-ray. So we'll fix that in between this round and the next. For now, though, we're going to have to just be with the players. Be one with the gun as Steel comes through on Crimson Brawl, and 2 players behind the smoke. A flash goes through, but he doesn't. He stays back and works the pixel angle around the edge of that smoke and allows his teammates to plant. They're being peeked. Oh. Somehow, JW didn't spot them.
Yeah, somehow not. Concessions were made, as you said, with the X-ray not working. I've gotten mine back on, so hopefully you'll be able to do yours soon. But for now, the 2-1-4 for Fnatic. The question is, can they make this happen? They've got some money. They're looking for the opening still for the moment to see if it'll really allow them to move forward. But if they don't find one in the next couple of seconds, at that point, there really isn't any other option than to back away because the time is already beginning to tick a little bit too quickly. Flush.
Movistar, they did well with a fast A, now a much slower approach. Fnatic tucked in. They've already got 4 players almost on the site before Movistar actually get a kill on the board. But once they get rolling, they keep it popping. Alex on the JW, and Golden falls too. Now Movistar with a man advantage and the ability to plant that bomb. The nade through, not going to take down Mopaz, but he does get tickled a little bit as Eastor deletes Brawlin to put Flusha all by himself. No information. We're seeing this from his perspective. No X-ray on. And you see just how hard it is.
That's implying Flusha doesn't have his own X-ray, Mitch.
I've
decided it was a good time to run the ads, which are very loud.
Yeah, very, unfortunately, but, you know, it adds a little bit of flair to the broadcast, bit of fun. Woo! Grims.
Trying to swarm A. Yeah, Grims just destroys 2 of them.
And it doesn't look like that's going to give them the advantage forever. Movistar quickly pulling it back. Eastor on the long-range shot, the AWP scoping in.
Positive being obviously the bomb is dropped in the open, and the time is beginning to get low, so that could be a massive issue. Lowell over towards Sandwich, showing himself. He doesn't want to keep fighting it. Right now they have a player wrapping in through the back lines, and yeah, just no idea at all. Easter has a free kill pretty much for himself. Now Flusha again is left alone. He has a chance to maybe stop that bomb planter. Instead finds Easter up close, but this is winnable. The 1-on-2.
But honestly, that was only verbally. In my mind, this was Fnatic walking away with probably 11 rounds. They might be good for 9. The Deagle's doing so much damage, Dean. It's a 4 versus 2. Movistar Riders getting decimated by the pistols.
I love Jinxon.
That's the cheeky angle by Crims. No way Lowell could really anticipate it or deal with it. And with that, not gonna have to step it up, but that's when the AWP comes out. For now, it's all down to pistols as Fnatic quickly blitz in towards the A site. One shot by Eastor, but his teammate's not following up as quickly.
Golden been able to drop Steel right there, now bringing it into the man advantage for Fnatic. Brolin even extending it, dropping it to just Lowell and Mopaz now, who have to try and claw this round back from Movistar Riders, and they do need it. Lose. Difficult game for them, obviously we pointed out here on Train. It's going to be kind of a necessity for Movistar Riders if they want to keep themselves in this series, and it's not looking too good right now. JW straight out towards the E-box. Will be blinded eventually, but he has Brolin to at least follow up and get that trade yet again. But we are seeing Movistar Riders fighting back into this one right now. It's clear that he could maybe actually manage to force these one-on-ones. Oh, he's spotted. He isn't even spotted. Still does damage and gets the kill, but leg down already. Against the up of Alex, that may not matter. M's are struggling for me apparently right now.
You want to just swing through, but I mean, Fnatic had some decent success with JW just rushing out of A main, but it is a little bit late to be taking that kind of approach. JW though gets the opening. Eastor flash banging up Alex. Unfortunately, that landed a little bit too shallow, although I don't think it was that blind. We saw it from his perspective. As we come into a 4v3, Eastor on the op gets up above the smoke to look for more, but it's a little bit too deep to allow that.
Yeah, Gave the room for Fnatic to creep into the back lines, and nicely timed smoke as well, but Steel doesn't care. He's just going to walk through it. That's the bomb. He's going to head and actually remove the bomb from Fnatic. That's confirmed this round over and done with. Flusha is left alone. There's no way he could get all these kills anyway. If he gets already for the majority Spaniards lineup, and at this point they've stacked up the A-bomb site as well. They've got 4 players in position. Steel, while blinded, I believe, with an assist, there's some smoke onto Brolin. I'm getting used to this new kill feed. we've been on the old patch up until today's games. Easter are gonna go ahead and get Flusha as well. Yeah, this is just done. Easter's just shutting down the rain in 2 pretty much. It's Crims again left alone. Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, they know his position. That's the issue. There's 4 of them who are just going to be watching in. That is nasty. No, don't let this happen, Movistar. Do not throw this one away. Easter has the up. If he moves forward at all, then obviously there's the opportunity that a shot could be missed and then Crims can bounce on it. So this is dangerous. He's waiting for Mopos to creep around the bomb site as well. The question is the timing. Is it going to work out for him? Oh, steps being made over towards connector. So he knows where at least one of those players are.
How's this flipped around so quickly? Crims can even get a bomb planted now. It would be risky. They could even be behind E-Box, Brown Train, Pop Dog, anywhere. So he's going to try to spot them out, and as he does...
Fnatic. And there is still Molotovs here that could delay the push. At least one in the hands of Steel. He does throw it out. They give them one less angle to worry about, but Brolin just swings straight out into the bomb site, but they don't know Lowell is there. There's a smoke right now as well, giving him room to play with. Pushes in to get one, doesn't quite manage to get the second, and suddenly it's a man advantage for Fnatic. They've even got one in the back lines. And it doesn't seem like Movistar Riders have any idea about that.
Not a clue. Yeah, that's the problem. As soon as they lose Alex, Steel is just on an island surrounded by an ocean of Fnatic players. He looks to slowly evaporate them, but Brolin is probably going to be... Oh, never mind. No time either way. They're about to be in a world of hurt. They didn't see anyone pop, so they won't expect this early flank, but they're not able to hold them back all for too long. Steel is being checked as well. Never mind, they were looking up above and took down Eastor. Now ready for the flank to come through. And popping as Lowell grabs himself a kill. They know where he's coming from. A play has to be made by Alex, and with an AWP, getting access is very dangerous. He doesn't know if one of the Fnatic players has pushed up close, and indeed they have. We look right at Flusha. It might catch him off guard as both players even look towards Con.
Maybe not. Flusha had gone in towards the spawn. Comes back out just in time to actually see Alex pushing through. Yeah, that wallbang damage was crazy. Steel might be a little bit tilted about that one. Fortunately, it doesn't bend too easily, but there we go. Fnatic with that advantage just want to commit quickly on towards A now. They did spot Alex going up on the ground. He's going to be taken down quickly. Sorry, green it was that he went up on towards. They are actually able to fight back in fairly well. Lowell gets himself that double to give them a fighting chance. And Easter's still just hiding on the bomb site. Mopa's actually trying to pounce with that flank. Once he's been spotted now, that's an issue because he's only got the MP9. They know where he is, and unfortunately, Easter on the bomb site is gone. There we go. JW posts up. This is going to be near impossible for that one FAMAS to hold down. The only positive, I guess, is that they don't know exactly where he is. Once they don't see anyone, they might presume that it is a bit of a full-on B-stack going in once they've note a few players coming through connector as well. So with that kill especially being found, there is now a chance for the FAMAS to bounce. They have no idea. Yeah, look at this from Lowell. Creeping out, unfortunately, only now going to be spotting a man up on E-Box. That's golden, but he takes the head off instantly with the AK, dropping it to the 3-on-3. I had already pointed out, of course, that there's no defuse kit in play, so they need to move extremely quickly with this, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing. All of the headshots coming.
Just to confirm his position and go for further spams, and tried to fake out the flashbang. Pulled the pin and just ran down afterwards. Steel was so ready for it. The aggressive position, the molly doing so much damage. Up, lined up and ready to go. Finishing Brolin off and putting it into a 3v5. Fnatic are falling apart. And Crims looks to step it up again. The shot's missed by Eastor, and Crims in with a double. We've seen him almost do this in a 1v5, but this time he's got buddies to back him up. Oh, but Lowell, I don't know how he survives that. He bought the super heavy armor.
1 health is what he survived on as well. That's going to be a little bit of a tilter, but with the damage being done, it certainly helps out JW and Golden. The issue is Mopo's right now creeping in behind on Ivy. I don't think Golden has any idea. He is not going to be turning around, so it is all left onto JW. Has the chance maybe to try and force the one-on-one here on Mopo's, and if he gets that kill, as we pointed out, Lowell being pretty much dead at this point, only a single point of HP, but the flash comes in, they peek it together, or at least attempt to.
Now they're secure to at least keep on buying. Lel straight into pop. They hadn't seen him, and he fades out just as quickly. Great openings. They want to try to punish him before he bails away, but an op brings out. That makes them a little bit scared to keep on swinging, but still JW, the man without a care in the world. Steel spotted from on top of the train. He was on the ladder waiting to spot some info, and he got the info at a heavy cost. The double ops, though, the ones to answer it back. Eastor continues forward, catches Crims, but not good on the quick scope. A 2 versus 2. The cross still being watched by Alex. They know he's here, and now they know about Mopaz. The one's in a better position. The plant on its way. Mopaz swings. Can't see him. Neither can Alex, but they know where he's planted at this point. Without peeking, though, they're... Oh, wait. Did they think it was B for a second? Mopaz started going up the ladder. As he comes out, he's punished for it. But Crim's no idea on the second player. Alex should have this in the bag. He's heard the steps. He knows he's coming. Oh, that full buy. I'm impressed. I'm blown away. I didn't expect this kind of Movistar to turn up.
They are certainly turning up. As I say that, Crims goes ahead and trades out on towards B, but there's no way they expect this from Steel. Yeah, he had already flanked up through Pop Dog. Unfortunately, with the smoke down on the lower ramp, he's not going to be able to pounce on JW for the moment. So you are seeing the T's being given some time to set up. They've gone for a more aggressive afterplant at least, but one of those players being Crims. Flanking in himself, though, can't really make the noise to come in and help quickly. He's been... Oh, no, this is... that is very unfortunate. Lel, he's coming in from behind. Yeah, he couldn't make noise there because he didn't want the other player to be playing a little bit more passively at the moment from Connector. Has the chance to catch Easter off guard. Here we go, a free kill. The remaining 3 players moving down through the ramp now have to worry about Heaven so much as they try and get that bomb planted. They're going to have to plant it a little bit more securely. Bush actually goes forward with the flash, though. The Molotov forced him out, but he doesn't care. He's getting all of the kills off the back of it, apart from the one on Alex, who is still low. So that shouldn't be...
Through where Fnatic will have just made the 3 rounds in a row. The spray from Flusha and Golden together. Behind Blue Train, Alex is lurking and brawling. He might just get caught off guard. Indeed he did.
Yeah, now if they can get this kill on towards JW around Ivy, they've pretty much opened the bomb site. They actually spot Crims creeping out a Connector. This is for a moment, see if they can base some of those peaks to come in. And when they do eventually, unfortunately, that's when they're no longer watching the correct positions. Golden alongside JW to close this one out and bring it into the second overtime. Steel was... Oh, okay, Flusha did continue going aggressive with the MP9 despite getting the man advantage. That has given an opening back into this round potentially for Movistar Riders, especially as Mopos has actually creeped all the way out in towards Hell right now. They have no idea. He may be able to catch someone off guard. They've gone ahead and traded places between those Ivy players as well, as he has been joined by Steel to try and give the assistance here to open up the A bomb site, but it's not happening. It is all on Alex now, 1 on 4. They might just be hugging in the smoke for the moment, but I don't think it's a friendly one. And there we go. Eventually Alex gets taken down. No BM, yeah. Brolin's like, nah, I'm not being part of that.
Close and plays down the bottom of the ladder. Movistar are going to commit towards the B side. You can see that clear as day. They just need the 1 round. They want to get this on the board. They have to. No idea about Brawlin, but now they do. The support already through from Crims, but it doesn't pull it all the way back, and definitely not with these. Fnatic edge forward, but right into the op of Steel. Or of Eastor, excuse me. Steals the assist from earlier on. Mopaz fades back behind the site before they can trade him. He now knows there's the last 2 players here, so the rotates are already in effect. Good wall bang by Eastor, but they've got to finish it off. Lowell is on his way up behind again, but they've done this so many times. Fnatic have got to have some spidey senses about it. As soon as they hit tab and see who the players are, they know Lowell has been coming up that ladder again and again. They're watching for it. They're ready as he swings through. He's spamming, giving away his position even further, and Golden is going to be traded.
The suspense is there was very little apart from just JW kind of running around the E-box right there.
Still 3 players B as they move forward. This is going to be hard. They don't know Lowell this year. I mean, how would you? And he picks up the frag, swings for more, gets Crims being dropped on by Flusha, but he doesn't let that
find contact real soon. Deagle on Deagle at this point. Alex, not even caring about the op, does peek in and spot the shoulder at JW. Brings it a man advantage now in favor of Movistar Riders before this push can actually come in for Fnatic, and they line up for Steel. Getting himself the double. This looks like it could be it, Mitch. It's going to be Inferno up next for Fnatic to try and recover, unless Flush is able to pull off a 1 versus 5 right now. And I've got to say, I'm not really having the belief in him. No, Steel is up close, low health for him, but all 5 players are focused in. The nades still being in play, or at least the one there. Doesn't do too much damage, but by the time he peeks out, oh, they're going for the knife. That is crazy. Obviously not going to affect the outcome. They still get themselves.
versus Fnatic. We're jumping into the pistol round already on Inferno, a map that does see a little bit of a fight very early on, rushing down middle. The CTs are, oh no, JW! He couldn't finish Alex off, but luckily had some support from his buddies. Unfortunately, that does leave Flush in a 1v3 as we see JW fall. And with that, Fnatic, they got off to a poor start here. It's Inferno, it's their map pick, and we just saw them lose to Movistar in overtime, double overtime at that, on Train. One hell of a series. Eastor fragging like an animal, but doing it here when we move to Inferno, it's not as easy. What? All right.
Just kind of swung around through the smoke, was able to find Steel. Yeah, as you mentioned, going to be a little bit more difficult for the oppers here on Inferno, but right now it's only pistols in play, so that's not going to be an issue for any of the players here. The issue being for Flusha, obviously, that he is outnumbered 1-on-2 right now. Moving back down, maybe expecting that flank through the underpass. That's not the case, but if he moves quickly, he could actually catch Eastor up close right now on Banana. Unfortunately, not expecting it. Jumping around, trying to clear all the close range positions. He does it.
Towards A, as Fnatic rush forward, pistols in hand, utility already dispensed, and Steel, well, he's expending all of the terrorists. Just one kill for them so far. Golden answers with another.
Even so, they could help out. The issue is not put towards the positions where the CTs are. They have one in dark, they have an MP9 then boosted up right now in the CT spawn. Eastor takes that first contact, then the MP9 will be able to pounce and roll it. Screw it, flying MP9. Pushing straight up Banana against the weapons and nades of the CTs. They've actually came out on top of the initial damagers so far, so that's a dangerous position for Mopos to be sticking in. Steel will actually be able to find one elsewhere, and we eventually see the help coming through, and the Alex going to be able to drop roll in the Molotov, stops those pistols from following up too quickly. And obviously allows now those players on the flank to just kind of keep them pincered in, or pinched in for the moment. They do
within an area where the particles could be, it counts as. That was a very aggressive play by Mopos.
Yeah, JW actually managed to recover somehow, gets the second as well. They're definitely just going to rush up mid now with this. The issue is the Molotov is in place. It delays them slightly. Lowell smokes it for them like, how'd he do? Let's come on. Come on, True. But they fall back now, so they actually do have two players on the bomb site at least. They delayed them slightly. They have a bit of nades here as well to actually try and slow it a little bit further. So far, though, not really working out. Steel doing what he can, gets 3 actually. Thought it was only 2, so he's actually fought back into this now. Alex in the 1-on-2 certainly does have a chance to pull this off. Obviously not knowing exactly where both of those players are. I don't think Flush is quite being spotted as of yet. So having to be cautious as he creeps in through short now. One player on the bomb site. Flush, of course, in the pit. There is a bit of a crossfire in play. But there is still a chance. Alex could maybe manage to kind of isolate these fights. He puts the smoke down.
There we go. There was no flash there, right? Nobody tried to enter with utility. Oh my god, Eastor! Oh, stop it! Goes through with 3. All dry peeking as the smoke fades. He just takes them one at a time. That's ridiculous.
You sounded a bit like an annoyed mother there. Oh, stop it!
How dare you, Eastor! You're getting the spoon after this. Oh, well, Fnatic sure wish they had a spoon to spank Eastor with, but man, they've got basically nothing. 2v5, torn apart, a mid push even coming through. Mobby, they just don't relent.
No, not at all. Eventually, they do get one trade here. Golden's going to pull one back for Fnatic, but still pretty much impossible for him to do a lot. Mopo's delaying on the back of the bomb site. Actually, does have a back towards B, where it is going to be a 3-man stack. Unfortunately, they're not playing in on the bomb site, so they can be smoked off, but they're mad. Alex just goes straight through the smoke. Mopo's only able to find the 1 from up on the boost, and suddenly it is a 3-on-3.
Good position for Fnatic to play from. They do have to worry about that op scope they just heard, but also the banana take, both of which are tearing them apart. JW's got to do it all. He wants revenge against Eastor for Train as he swings out wide to look for him. The barrel's going to be the first thing he sees. If he's looking, no, he flicks over and takes him down quick as can be. A flash around to swing onto Lowell, and he's blind. A free kill. One more, no scope, but he got to finish him off with the pistol, and he can't land it. 2 HP left.
So yeah, with that Fnatic now, moving over towards A. They know they've weakened up the initial defense a little bit. The issue is Movistar Riders, they've gambled all of their players now onto this side of the map. The flash into the apartments gives Steel a bit of room to move forward. They don't expect Mopos on the bomb site. It's just too easy for them. 3 of them spray it down. They were all focused on balcony.
My heart can't take it. JW 1v3 yet again, looks to the site. Oh, it doesn't catch the shot. That's him dead.
Stop out with the hands to the T side. But the bomb has gone down in a 3-on-3. This is one of the better spots Fnatic have been in, at least until Crims burns alive.
Oh Another shutdown. They'll leave Flusha with the AK to pull it all the way back. And he can't do it, but he's not quite on the right angle.
They just might not expect this now. They're going to go for the spam. It doesn't hit anyone. Mopo's, will they clear it? Crims, he jumps up not expecting anyone to beat her. So that allows for him to go ahead and actually find one kill. And I don't think they're going to expect another just hiding sandbags. Yeah, they're going to run past. Alex should have 2 free kills right now. Going to see if he can line them up. He's actually going to go for the knife. That is so BM, man. So BM at this point. He's just playing with Brolin, playing with his food. And eventually... With a molly. That's actually going to force them to go forward quickly. Yeah, but the flash was perfect. I don't think they know how close they are right now. The nade going in could have been dangerous for Alex. Either way, he falls, and now it's all on Mopo's in the back of the bomb site looking for the second. And he's still fragging. He finds them all. JW's left alone. Nothing is working right now for Fnatic, man. I'm at least 3 players surviving for the CTs. Most of the rounds, even 4 or 5. It has just been incredible from them. Fnatic are not the team that we are used to seeing right now. An SMG in play, looking for a quicker A push off the back of the 2 that they do have. The rifles are going to be here to try and support, but so far, just zip down off the back of that one-on-one trade. As you said, the health in their favor as well. And Flusha right now just soloing over towards B, but it is the deep smokes. They're actually going to be able to force the fight against them. They don't want to let them set up for this retake at all. They want the advantage. They've gone ahead and taken themselves the control. And with that, should find the bomb plant, but this is a little bit dangerous. As you can see, Crims playing around this smoke, had a chance to actually spot that bomb crosser. Unfortunately, not able to connect the shots, ends up getting tagged down himself, and now they have an incredibly difficult retake ahead of them.
It's going to be rough, especially, look, they take Mopaz. They don't expect Lyle. They actually check for it, but he still takes both headshots. And with JW on 14 health, that's about as well.
So it is just going to be between Golden and also Flusha now to hold this down. That's a good shot. Had the nade as well. Golden, though, completely blinded. Unfortunately, isn't really able to put up any sort of a defense himself. And with Flusha now being forced back away, we should see the bomb plant being found for Movistar Riders. A 4-on-4, 4-on-3 retake now. Roland through the smoke. Flusha through the smoke as well.
No scope.
They've just absolutely decimated Movistar Riders. They just about got the bomb in place, but it doesn't matter. Easter's now all alone. He's been playing well, and he's got the upgrade to the AK, but tagged. Understandably, you don't really need to force the issue here. Get the best buy you can. Try and get a few kills in these rounds at least, obviously, because you don't want to let the CTs build up too much money, because once they start feeling comfortable with their utility, especially, is when you can begin to struggle a little bit on the T side. Sure, that's what we've seen for Movistar. Once they got their economy going, it just never was really dented down at all. They always had nades, mollies, whatever they wanted to do. Easter, though, he's fighting them back into this round. Has already found 1 kill on the AK. Has Crims pinned back on the spawn. He's only got a Mac 10, so he can't really afford to challenge that too aggressively. Mopo's had a flash come over from, I believe, JW. They're actually blinded up the man in the spawn. Yeah, Alex with the bomb, as you said, waiting behind. But JW has no idea. They've gotten the kill. They're running this straight back to A. And they will be able to find the bomb site because Lowell has already creeped up close. The question is, does he get this kill now? No, not quite, but he does a little bit more damage to Crims at least. The issue is now, again, they're waiting. Mopo's is waiting. It's just constant flanks. They have no idea. Brolin falls back to B again. Oh, nearly gets, actually does get caught. That's the bomb. Wait, is he running back to B now? Expecting it to go B. Is he going to go A? Is Mopo's going to go A now? I believe he is.
He's got a big brain, mate. He knows exactly what Crims is doing.
Oh, God.
This has been a wild round already. Meaty Counter-Strike, pistols, no armor. Had there have even been Kevlar in play for the T side, you probably wouldn't have seen Crims win the duel earlier. He's on 22 health. Problem is, as soon as this bomb is planted, you'll expect Mopaz to go pit. If he does, big advantage. Head peak angles up against a low HP player. But instead, he plants it for pit and goes to the back of the bomb site. Even harder for Crims to read. Crims is going forward with the deagle in hand, not quite knowing how low Mopaz is. We'll go for the headshots. But look, he knows it's pit. He suspects it. Checks the bomb site, but really, pit's what he's worried about. But with Mopaz not peeking, it's actually going to be running down the time. As he hopes they'll come in from long. The smoke goes down. Now he starts to maneuver around. It's being stuck. The spray is good to finish him off. And eventually,